Kane, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Now then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It feels such a very, very long time since I have felt like this. Last season was such a grind. Even when we got the wins against Liverpool, the comebacks against Bournemouth, it was always followed up by just more depression and more defeats, and you just knew that there was one coming on the horizon. However, things are changing at Ellen Road. Things are changing at Leeds United, and Leeds United have gone down to the Den, a place that we haven't won for time, have gone to the capital, a place that we never win at, and won the game. Not just by one, not just by two, but by 3 clear goals. 2 for that man, Joel Pirro, and 1 for your boy, Gio Rutter. And to make things even better, Dan James got 2 assists. I mean, he might not have meant any of them, but the records book show that he's got 2 assists. I'm absolutely bouncing. The squad is complete. The squad is complete. Forget about the left back. Sam Byram is basically Alexander Zinchenko 2.0. That's what that guy does. When he pops into midfield, no concerns there. The back 4, people laughed. People mocked at me being happy about a clean sheet at home against Sheffield Wednesday. But look what that does. It breeds confidence into the team. Were you at any point worried about the back 4? Okay, maybe I'm gassing a little bit much. Thought Melia was a little bit shaky in the early exchanges, maybe even Ayling. But let's not forget, in the lead up to the first goal, Ayling did the little head. You know what I mean? The little douche of that. And we went up the other end and scored a goal. And what a lovely, well-worked goal that was. From back to front, Daniel Farke ball at its best. It was almost like seeing the remnants of the Bielsa era from back to front in quick as a flash. As quick as Flash Gordon. That's what it was. The build-up was beautiful. The first half, listen, we rid it. 5 minutes, start of the game, they came out. We rid it, we went, scored. Do you know what I mean? And this is the first time under Daniel Farke that we've scored first, and look what happens. So we need to see more of that. We need to see more of that. You know, we've got Hull next, and then I think we've got Southampton. I know this. Yeah, that's right. No, maybe it's not. I don't know. My head's all over. Why? Because we won a game of football. And not just won it as in we scraped past it. We've won it well. 3-0 clean sheet in London against Millwall. You love to see it. Top performances throughout the pitch. I've even can't be arsed with giving you my intro because I'm just hyped. I don't want to stop. You know what I mean? I just want it to come out. Joel Pirro doing what a striker does. Right place, right time. That first goal is a thing of beauty from back to front. Pirro, Rutter, Nonto, they're all involved. I thought we started after that initial 5 minutes. We were on top. We were sound. I think we'd have continued in that vein as well had Somerville and Nonto not decided to change wings. I don't know whose decision that was. I don't think it was Farke because when the second half came, they'd switch straight back. I thought that sort of killed the flow a little bit because Zinchenko at left back and Nonto were combining really well in the lead up to that. I mean, Chris Somerville had an awesome chance. It wasn't, I say awesome as in, like, he created it out of nothing. It was such a tight angle. I thought, oh my God, he's nearly made it 2 when he was out on the right. But unfortunately, it just missed. I thought Millwall did Millwall things. And what I mean by that, they just did the dark arts well. To be fair to the referee, he was pretty fair with both sides. I do think he gave them a lot away, but there was one in the second half when Nonto pulled someone back. In the Premier League, you get a yellow card. The referee said to him, calm down. If you're going to be consistent, I don't mind it. The mad thing is there was no cards in that game, and it was a little bit dark arts. Nonto got battered and bruised a few times. Daniel Farke gave him a cuddle when he came off because he had a good game. To be honest, if I'm being real with you now, I don't know anyone that didn't. And that's easy to say when you're 3-0. I do think, everyone has a go at Ayling. Oh, it's all coming down his side. It's because of the way he's asked to play. He's almost a right winger at times with Archie Gray dropping in. Archie Gray, 17, I thought he'd be dropped for this game. My God, that lad, unbelievable. Ethan Ampadu, man of the match on Sky. I want to give it Zinni. I want to give it Sam Byram, but I can understand why Ampadu would get it as well. Right place, right time, every single day of the week. What a player this is. This is the Calvin replacement. This is the guy that's going to be the linchpin of that midfield that gets us promoted. gets us promoted. It was only the other day on Friday night, people were telling me that top 2 are going to be hard to catch now. 7 points. Play Hull on Wednesday. Bring it on. Southampton, let's go. We're cooking on gas now. That is Daniel Farke ball at its best. You know, Gio Rutta scoring, Pirro scoring too. We're all complaining. Stop playing Pirro in the 10. Look at it today. The managers know more and better than we do. Defensively, a few scary moments you may say from Strauch. He looked a bit nervous, etc. Not for me personally. I just think now it's settled. It's settled. Settled back 4. Keeper, obviously, you're going to bring Spence in. But what I'm saying is now, I look throughout that team. I look throughout that squad. And I am not concerned anymore. I am not concerned anymore. Because look at the subs. The subs switched the game. Because Gary Rowett went all out. Gary Rowett, right, 3 subs, bang, on you come. And then Daniel Farke said, right, Somerville Nonto off, Anthony James on, switched it. Every time the ball was on for the Roadrunner, there you go, in behind Bush. In behind Bush. Do you know what I mean? And it was a great build-up to our second goal as well. Dan James gives it to Rutter, gets it back off him. I'm thinking, oh my God, what has he done? He's got a score there. But in actual fact, what he's done, he's not meant it, I don't think, although when you see it back in slow-mo, he's actually dug it out from a position that's behind him. So it's actually decent, and he's tried to get an effort on goal. Thankfully, we have a poacher. We have someone who knows where the back of the net is. And Pirro was jogging on the spot, ready to tap it in, make it 2-0. And then what, 4 minutes later, we go right up the other end again and score again, you know? Gio Rutta this time. Dan James involved again. His assist took a deflection off Norton Coffey, I think. Fell to Rutta. Great finish. That's what I will say about all 3. Okay, Pirro's probably I could finish it, his second. But the other 2, great finishers. Cool, calm, collected. Rutta couldn't contain his excitement when he came off because he knows he's had such a good game. Such a good game. Such a top player. I'm so happy for him because he's just such a nice guy. I don't think there's anything more than I can say on this game. Leeds United were phenomenal. Forget the first 5 minutes. Outside of that, we were great. We won the game 3-0. We're 10th in the table and we're climbing up the table now. Listen, we'll talk more about it, but yeah, I'm just absolutely elated with 3 goals at the Den in London. Championship on notice. HMS pissed the league. The ignition has just been started. You need to get on board for. Peace out now. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.